Hello, minasan. It's Hisako. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Just popping in to do a quick recap of Anime Matsuri this year, since I just got back from the event. We had a fun time, but my legs super hurt. My husband and I actually went to the gym yesterday, and yesterday was leg day, so my legs are already sore, so it was probably not a great idea to do that the day before having to go to a convention where you're going to be doing a lot of walking. So my legs got an extra workout today, so they're pretty much disabled now. So I am very sore. But yes, we still had a really fun time. We stayed for a few hours, just me and my husband. We did get a chance to see a few of our friends and stuff, which is always nice. But there were some things a little bit lacking this year, so I want to talk about that a little bit. With this convention, normally in the past when I've gone, it's been a little bit busier. This year was the 20th anniversary, so I was expecting it to be a little bit more lively. But to be honest, I did feel like it just didn't have the wow factor that I had thought maybe might, be happening with the 20th anniversary. The crowd was still pretty good. There was still a lot of people, but it just felt like there just wasn't as many vendors or as many events or as many things going on as I expected there to be. Some of the other events, like things like karaoke, had a lot less people this year, which was disappointing. Although I did get to see one girl sing. I don't know what her name was. She was wearing a pizza costume. I'm just calling her Pizza Girl. She was a slice of pepperoni pizza, my favorite. Anyway, if you're watching this, Pizza Girl, you did an absolutely amazing job on your song. I loved it. It gave me goosebumps. That was the best thing I saw all day. So thank you so much. I loved it. It was such a good performance. But yes, I got a chance to see the karaoke. The one thing we were really looking forward to actually was the car show, since I love cars, as well as my husband. So we were like, oh, the car show, that was the big reason we got a ticket. And I'll be honest, that was the most disappointing thing. It was 6 cars. When you think of a car show, you think show, right? Like lots of cars. There was 6. And I'll be honest, most of them were in really rough shape. They were not floor ready. And so I was like, okay, no, this is not it. So I was really disappointed I didn't get to see more of a car show. I was actually really looking forward to that. So hopefully maybe in the future we'll see that. But this year was very disappointing as far as the car show went. We did grab food while we were there. Evan got some sort of Korean hot dog on a stick thing, and then I got some sushi. The sushi was pretty good, but it was very similar to the sushi that I get at the local grocery store, so it wasn't anything crazy, but I didn't expect much at the convention for something like that. So it was still pretty good. It was a nice snack in the middle of the day, since I was hungry, so... but yeah, other than that, I mean, the convention was not bad. I had a fun time, and there were a lot of people, but for being a 20th anniversary, I expected more. It did feel a little lackluster. There just wasn't as much going on, as well as the car show being the most disappointing part of the convention, because I really wanted to see some cool cars. Like I said, I'm all about cars myself. I love cars. But yeah, it wasn't really what I was hoping for. So, right. So that's kind of it to wrap it up. Oh, the other thing is usually outside they have a bunch of food trucks and stuff like that. They did not have that this year because they are tearing down the parking garage in that area and doing a bunch of new stuff. So that area was kind of all closed off. So the outside area that would normally have a bunch of, activity and food trucks and people was not happening this year. So we didn't get all of the food options we would normally get as well. So I was like, the food options inside were okay, but usually outside is where the good food is, and they didn't have that either. So, but that's not the convention. That's the convention center. They're redoing a bunch of stuff with construction. So, but yes, that's kind of to wrap it up for Anime Matsuri and our attendance there. So, again, it was a fun time, but kind of wanted more out of it. Before I end this video, I do want to talk about one more thing, and this is a bit more of a serious topic, but I do want to address it, since I did have an incident with somebody, and so I would like to address this as well as address this for anybody else that may have this experience. It's not lost on me that Anime Matsuri is a somewhat controversial convention. I do understand that. If you're not aware of all of that, you can go on Google and look it up for yourself. I'm not going to go into it here, but you can go look at the information for yourself if you're more curious about any of the controversy surrounding Anime Matsuri. So there is a lot of pushback for people that attend this convention because of that controversy or those things. I understand that. Like I said, it's not lost on me. It's not uncommon to see some very angry, hateful posts online about this convention. That being said, I find it highly inappropriate when people who decide to attend the convention, such as just regular con goers, we're not talking celebrity guests, we're not talking, the organizers, we're just talking regular people, like such as myself, who are just attending the convention for fun. It is never okay to share their name and their photo and their personal information online and harass them for choosing to attend the convention, as well as making any kind of allegations or derogatory statements about those individuals. Unfortunately, there was an individual that had made some pretty derogatory posts about myself, as well as several people that I know and several people I did not know, who were people that were just going to be attending the convention as attendees and had posted on social media that, oh, I'm going to be attending the convention, you'll see you there. This individual was very much against the convention, understood, that's fine. But they took it upon themselves to blast people on social media, as well as put up their face, their name, and all of their personal information. And then say things about these people that I cannot repeat here because they are that colorful. But it's never okay to do that. If somebody wants to attend a convention or go do anything like that, that's their business. It's never okay to put somebody on blast and to say derogatory things or humiliate them or threaten them, for example. That is never okay. Unfortunately, this individual had done that with me and several other people that I knew, and again, lots of people that I did not know. They were spoken to about it. Unfortunately, legal action was going to have to be pursued. They did comply and removed the post, which we greatly appreciate. But the fact that it still happened was wildly inappropriate. And that should never happen to anybody. When it comes to things like that, if you don't want to attend, that's okay. You do not have to attend. No one's going to make you attend. If you don't like the convention, you are against it. That is fine. You are free to say those things and feel that way and not come. You do not have a right to harass or bully people online that do choose to go. Especially those who are just regular people trying to go to the convention because they want to have a fun time. That's their business. They're allowed to do that. They have free will. So I've always found it a bit strange when strangers try to tell other people what they can and can't do, what they can and can't wear, who they can be or not be, where they can go, where they can't go, just all of these things. Because if someone had done that to them, they would probably be angry and question it and be something along the lines of, you don't know me, don't tell me what to do. So I always find it really strange that those same people think they can do that to other people, like they own them. And that's wild to me. You don't own those people, so you can't control their actions or what they want to do. I can understand if you don't support them going somewhere or saying something or whatever, but attacking them for attending is absolutely inappropriate and uncalled for. So I hope to see that stop in the future. Like I said, I understand that things aren't for everybody. I do get that, but it's just never appropriate to attack somebody else because they want to go do something with their life that is their own choice. You're allowed to make your choices, and they're allowed to make theirs. You can't control them, and they can't control you either. So, and like I said, it's never okay to say things online that are wildly inappropriate. I don't understand why people can't be adults and have civil discussions. That's always unfortunate to see. That's not always able to happen. Unfortunately, I also know this individual is subscribed to my channel, so I know they will see this video. There's nothing I can do about that. But I did want to address this because I feel it's important to stand up for yourself and to let people know when they're in the wrong, and that they will not control or intimidate me in any way. It will not be tolerated. So with that being said, I think we're going to end the video here. But again, if you don't agree with somebody attending a convention, it's okay, but you cannot attack them online like that. I highly advise against it. But if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. But you can't attack somebody who chooses to go. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Long story short, Anime Matsuri was fun. Didn't have as many things there as I wanted. Car show was a huge disappointment. That's about it. So with that, I'm going to end the video here, but I will see you guys in the next video. So take care, and we will see you soon. Arigatou gozaimashita.